All right. I have developed some preferences for the width of the, let's call it a thumb, as a part of the hand for my walking sticks. I got 3 examples here. The 2 slight 4-footers, and then intermediate between 4 and 5 feet. And I like playing with this one a lot. I don't like playing with this very much. This one is desirable. This is all personal preference for these types of walking sticks. I like a little width when I'm walking with these. I like to have a little space that it just feels more comfortable. This stick, it's like the whole way down, it's squeezing on my hand. I don't like that. The whole way down is squeezing on my hand. It doesn't give me much room to move. It feels too constricting. Whereas this one, there's a lot of space, and then I could flip it around a lot more comfortably if I want to. And really the flipping around is a comfort thing. I just play around with every so often as I'm walking. And when I'm going up and down hills, it just kind of depends on the terrain, but yeah, when I'm reaching down, it's nice. I have a nice grip, as I can put up a lot of pressure on my hand. Not too much, because it does hurt a little bit. There is a little squeeze, and I think that if I really wanted to make it better, I could put a little string in there, and that softens up the push down. So I never have a problem with slipping, because this branch stops that really nicely. And really, to have it stick out, like to have this even be a little wider than this is a little bit nicer. But this is definitely better than this, in my opinion. I like that. I like that room, just for handling. I mean, granted, if I had to hit something, if I had to make this a weapon, in a way, this is maybe a little bit better. It's protecting my hand a little bit more than this. This sticks out a little bit more if I had the risk of hitting my hand on something. But these are designed for walking. So I want to only think about the context of walking and somewhat exercise with these 4s at least. This wider one, if I want to warm up the back of my leg muscle, it fits in there perfectly. It's pain-free to a point. So I could exercise the back of the leg with a little force, and I like that. I like to warm up the legs that way. It's an easy fit in there. Just go at it. And I could just stand in one spot and put force on the back of my leg at my leisure. That's why I really like, every so often I have a preference to bring this out especially when I'm in a city. If the city's not too populated, this is nice just to push on the back of my heel with and just warm up that leg. in its own way. And then the various other exercises too of the side exercises. You get a quick hook up, no pain either. It took me a while to realize that, yeah, well, I gave up on this type of exercise of holding my feet down because I didn't know any better. I was just using only sticks with no thumbs on them, and it's painful to push on the top of my foot with just the end of a stick. But having a thumb, that takes away the pain. So I could do a little warm up every so often. So that's part of the factors and how I consider I want a perfect walking stick to be. Have a thumb, and I have various lengths too. I have kind of a preference for deep woods with the 5s. In case I have to go up and down hills, the 5s are pretty decent for hills. I'm finding that these 4s, which, like I said, I want to replace this one, and I kind of want to shave a little bit more off the base of this, just to make it a little less bulky. But I prefer the 4s for just flat ground walking, because I don't need to lift them up that high. It's almost a part of my natural gait. And yeah, they're just a flat ground walkers. But that's flat ground when there's no pavement. Okay, if there's pavement, I kind of have a preference not to use them at all. Asphalt, pavement. But if I'm on a natural surface, then I want to make more use of them, because usually, a lot of times, the natural surface is going to have a higher chance of being uneven. And also it reduces the wear that I cause on the ends, because I threw out all of my bottoms, all the stoppers, the what are those called, the chair tips. I threw out all my chair tips, and I'm just going with the wooden end of these sticks now. I'm done getting those rubber chair tips. They're just too much of a hassle. They're not natural, and I mean, it's a little harder to find these types of sticks. You can find a straight stick anywhere, but a stick with thumbs. Look at that. I can hold them up so easy. And this is stuff that the pioneers knew about that I think today we've forgotten in our modern day living. But I mean, they stand up so easily, this is how little quick temporary forts are made with these types of sticks. So people will use big pieces and then lay the log on top. But to actually look at this type of style as a walking stick, I have not seen any literature about that. I feel like I'm the only one who's thought about this. And I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe other people in the past have thought about this. I mean, Walmart sells walking sticks with a strap on the end, so you put your hand in that strap and then you hold on, then you're able to hold on to it. But I don't like that strap. When I was buying walking sticks from Walmart, and not many, I cut the straps off. I found them annoying. But these are not annoying. These are welcome. To have a thumb, it feels like I'm holding on to a hand, or like I'm holding on to hands. It's just the comfort of a hand in a way, like I'm being gripped. It's a strong grip. So this is my opinion about the width of these, of the hands of the walking stick. Let's call them hands. These are the hands of the walking stick, and I have preferences for the width. These two, to me, are acceptable, and this one is only moderately acceptable. It's a replaceable, but I'll keep it until I find something better. So I'm constantly shopping in the woods, looking around for fallen trees, for options, and you know, it's something anybody can do. So if you have any opinions yourself, please let me know.